Hi, we are talking to amazing people in construction and education about recruitment, training, and retention. Welcome to the Builders Table. I'm your host, Jennifer Wilkerson. So we're still here at Skills USA in Atlanta. We're at the National Championships. And by chance, we have one of the competitors that are competing this week stop by. And so we grabbed her. This was totally impromptu, but she said, okay. So we're glad that you agreed.
Yes, I'm glad to be here.
So first, tell us your name and what state you're from.
I'm Siegner, and I'm from Iowa.
From Iowa, okay. So what are you competing in?
Welding Sculpture.
Welding Sculpture, that's pretty cool. What did you make?
I made a broken crayon. Might sound a little crazy right now, but the saying behind it is broken crayon still color. I got that from my wrestling coach. He'd always tell us, like, even when we're feeling down or anything.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, how old are you?
I'm 15.
Is this your first time at National Skills?
Yes, yep.
When did you start welding?
I started welding when I was 14.
And why? What got you interested in welding?
My dad. Yep.
Is he a welder?
Yes, he welds.
Okay. So you're kind of like a ringer for this. Like,
yeah.
I gotcha. Yep. So you started in high school in a class?
I started actually down at our welding shop. Well, it's not our welding shop, but my dad works there. 8th grade summer. Summer of 8th grade, I should say.
And you liked it?
Yeah. Yep.
What do you like about it?
I liked actually doing something and working and proving to myself like I could do something, and I'm strong,
Well, and people would be surprised because you're a young woman. You started doing this in 8th grade.
Yes.
So I love the fact that you're saying you wanted to prove that you could do it.
Yes. Yeah.
And
exactly.
So you have a lot of confidence in yourself?
It helps with the self-confidence. I like to prove that I can do it, just prove to myself, prove to other people that I can weld. Not everyone can say that they can go out and just weld.
That's very true. That's very true. So now you take a class in school?
Yes. Well, my freshman year, I took both of my welding classes that I'm able to take, so now I have to wait till my junior year to take the higher up classes.
You took both, so you got them done so fast that you now have to wait?
Yeah, I kind of regret, but it was fun.
But you'll keep welding?
Yeah, I'll keep welding. I'll still go to work and weld and everything.
So what's your plan? Do you want to go into welding as your career?
I really hope I do, yeah. I hope to go into welding.
And so have you talked to different companies and different people that hire welders?
Oh yeah, I've been all around this place talking to everyone. You guys have been the best people to talk to so far, though. I won't lie.
Awesome. Well, good. You're ending up working for one. We have some incredible contractors here that have fantastic companies and do ridiculous projects.
And it seems like you guys actually care. The rest of them are just like, oh yeah, it'd be nice to have you. But you guys seem to actually want me,
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
We do. Absolutely, 110%. So are you worried as a young woman going into an industry that it's a male populated? There's more men, obviously. We're breaking down barriers. We're not there all the way yet, but are you worried?
I'm not terribly worried, but I am worried. I'm scared I won't be able to get a job as well, or they'll see less of me because I'm a woman. But I find that so dumb. I can do anything a man can, even better.
There you go. I love it. Well, and the fact is, so my husband and I own a welding fabrication shop, and what we've found, especially for aluminum welders, women are better at it. Women are patient. Yeah. They don't rush it, so you get a really great look. So when you need something to look great, a woman welder is ideal. Exactly.
And our work ethic, I swear, it's just men, their work ethic is good. But when women welders, I feel our work ethic is just another level.
Well, and it's because it has to be a passion, right? To weld, you have to love it.
As a woman especially, if you don't love it, if you don't have passion for it, you just can't. Men they'll end up being on top. You just have to prove. You have to prove to people as a woman welder. You have to prove.
Yeah, and I can tell you as an industry, we did a year ago actually a research project of women in construction, and we went and interviewed 176 tradeswomen on project sites. and talked about what unique qualities women bring to projects and how do we get more women in. And I'm telling you, you're coming at a good time.
Yes.
I've interviewed a bunch of contractors this week, and all of them are looking for women to come in. So it's a great time to be a woman in construction.
Yes.
So
That's
even
great.
starting, so what are you going to do on your year off from welding? You'll work, so where will you work?
I work at a small welding shop back in Iowa.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of welding do you do there?
Mostly MIG welding on steel. I do some aluminum MIG welding. Sometimes stick. I do that mainly at school though.
Okay.
But
what
yeah.
do you is there one you like the most?
I gotta say MIG. I'm the best at MIG. I've been doing it longer.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Are there any other girls? Have there been any other girls in your classes?
I had my freshman year, I took my welding technology one and then my welding sculpture. My welding tech, I was the only girl, but my welding sculpture, my welding tech, I had another girl in there, and my welding sculpture, I was the only girl.
Oh, wow. So did that
Yeah.
bother you?
Not really. I just learned to either get along with the men or ignore them. They're not the brightest sometimes. No hate.
But were they accepting? Like, did they
Yeah,
encouraging with you? You didn't have a hard time or anything?
Not really. And if I did, they knew I was better. It's okay. Like, they knew where I was coming from. They know not to mess with me, I think.
I love it. I love
it.
So when did you actually do your competition? Was it this morning, yesterday? When did you do it?
Well, 2 days ago, I had my welding and cutting test. I think I did pretty good on that. And I also had my written test. And then yesterday, I got a day off. But today, I just had my interview. I think that went pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so was it when you did the welding? When did you build the sculpture?
Like a month before state. I think
Okay.
state was in March, like end of March sometime. So I started around like beginning of January.
Okay.
I spent a total of 60 hours on it, like almost 60, I'd say, just shy
That's
of.
so cool.
Yeah.
And so tell us about the process. So you make the sculpture, you won with that sculpture at state.
At state, yep.
And then they ship it here.
We brought it here.
You brought it here with you. Oh, so you drove.
Yep, we drove.
So you drove. Did your family come with you?
Well, here's the funny thing. Last week, I had a big wrestling duel down in Florida. So I was with my family down there wrestling, and I flew from Florida to Georgia, but like my advisor and the rest of my group, they drove from Iowa down here. So they took my welding sculpture with them.
So you're a welder and a wrestler.
Yes.
Okay.
Do all of it.
And you like both?
Yep, love both.
So very cool. So they brought it here, you have it, and then does it get displayed? Like it's sitting out?
It's sitting out right over there. Yep.
And so there's judges that come by and just judge on the quality of it, the look of it.
Creativity, everything. I mean, they judge everything. We had our interview. I had 3 judges for that. I think there's 16 overall.
Oh, wow.
But there's judges for my booklet because you had to make a whole book of picture of every weld, everything. You had to have description, all sorts of stuff in it. That's sitting out next to the sculpture too.
I'll have to go check it out.
Yeah.
Now, did you have to explain why you did the broken crayon?
Yes. I mean, it's in the book too, but in the interview, I did explain it a little bit. It wasn't, Nationals interview wasn't quite like states. I feel like state interview was a lot like, they talked more about I had to explain it more, but here they just asked a couple of questions, and that was pretty much it.
Gotcha. So you have a Miller shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
Do you use Miller machines?
I do. Mainly Miller. I love Lincoln too, though. I'll use either or. Not too picky.
Gotcha. My husband trained on Miller, so he kind of bleeds blue when it comes out. You kind of get loyal to what you learn on.
I'm mainly loyal to blue. I'll use Lincoln every once in a while, but
we'll have to give a shout out to Miller Electric whenever we put this out. So that's great. So what would you tell other young women that are thinking about, maybe I'll try welding or electrical or whatever it might be, but I'm scared?
Do it. Don't let anything stop you. Find your people that are on your side and you can rely on to just give that extra little push, but do it. It's so amazing. It's so worth it. And your self-confidence, it'll just go to the next level. It's amazing. Don't listen to the boys that are trying to knock you down. Don't listen to anyone that's trying to knock you down. Do it. No one's stopping you. It's only yourself. It's only you that's stopping you. No one can.
You sound way older than 15.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, so when do you find out who wins the welding sculptor contest?
I think Friday, tomorrow.
Okay.
Yep.
So do they do a big awards ceremony and everything?
Yep.
How many different sculptors do you know?
For high school, there's probably close to 50, I want to say. Almost one for every state. Should be. Yep.
Are you nervous about it?
A little. There are so many gorgeous ones. Like I won't even be mad or sad if I don't place. There's so many cool ones. I'm just glad I made it here. I'm a freshman going into sophomore. I made this my freshman year, so I'm happy I even made it.
Who knows what you're going to be doing your junior and senior year?
Exactly. Like everyone that I've talked to, they're all like graduated or going to be seniors. So I'm so proud of myself as it is.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, thank you.
I didn't even meet you till today.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of you. Okay, so good luck tomorrow with the judging.
You.
What are you doing today? Are you doing any celebrating or hanging out?
I think I have a debriefing at 4, and then 1 through 4 I can stand around my sculpture. That's when it's open to the public. I can help explain it more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very cool. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
And thanks for sitting down with us and talking about welding.
This was amazing. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely.